as always, I'll try to live up to your kind words, Cliff. And I was asked to speak about vision. I want to offer a vision. And I was working with some of the leaders over this last couple of days in between the Melbourne event and this event. And the question was, how big do we want to play? So I'm going to throw this to you as leaders. How big do you want to play? Are you open to having the time of your life? I mean, not like the time that you've had in your life, but to put it full on and live from here with a full-on time of your life. Like the time you couldn't even dream about it. So outrageous. You up for that? Anybody up for that game? Yeah. Because that's what these guys are up for. That's what they're up for. So here's what I know about people that are up to something big. I want to be near them. I want to be just as close as I can be. Because that's the excitement that builds empires and civilizations, and that thousands of years later we're still talking about some of those people. Because of who they were, what they did. So your dreams may not be that big, but I'll bet you've got big dreams for yourself and your family, children, grandchildren, on and on. So here's the chance. Here's the time. Here's the time. And I'll lay out a few little pieces that we worked on. These are just small steps, but important steps. You heard earlier we talked about filling a 6,000 person room in 6 months. Now, invite you to put aside that thing that goes, well, yeah, okay, whatever, and just sit for a minute with the possibility. Now imagine this, we've got 40, 50 people in this room, right? That's this weekend's boot camp. We're having another one May 11th and 12th. How many of you are already decided whether you're doing it here or Nelson or Melbourne or Auckland or wherever? How many of you already decided, I'm going to do another boot camp? One is not going to get me where I want to go, right? So everybody's in. You guys are in. And you know what all in looks like? Yeah, okay. I'm going to do another boot camp, and I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do another. I'm going to do them until when? Until some people are saying forever, right? That's all in. I'm going to do them until I get to where I want to go. Now I want to share something. Krista and I are living the dream. David had a very astute observation. He said what companies do, they drag the old dinosaurs up on stage and say, look at all the money these guys are making. Do what they do. But you don't want to do what we do. I mean, you do want to do what we do, right? But Cliff and Vera and some of the other recruiters, they're the ones that you want to get near. And yes, we want you to come party with us too. And I'm really in the zone about some other things, but I'm not doing the personal recruiting that we're going to do this weekend. But I am in the zone about what Cliff talked about where we're going and what we're doing and how we're going to get there and what it looks like and how everybody's going to party and benefit. I'm in the zone with that. So here's the thing. You want to get close to these folks and you want to be in your town, in your area of influence, travel, whatever it is, every single month. Second full weekend of the month, we are putting on boot camps in every major market. Okay? And every weekend in between, on Saturday or Sunday, we're having a champion day, a one-day event. How many of those are you going to go to? 1, 2, all of them? How all in are you? Okay, personal question. So here's the thing. 6 months, 6,000 people. We got about 50 people in this room. May 11th and 12th. How many people do you think we could have in this room at the beginning of the boot camp? Wild numbers. Anybody? 100? 200? 200. Is 200 within the realm of possible?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's within the realm of possible? Yeah? How about June? Second weekend in June. Start 200. How many could be at June's boot camp? Anybody?
600.
1,000, 600?
800.
800? What about July?
We need a bigger room.
You need a big room. You see how within 6 months we can be rolling. Yeah, you get it? That's this one market. Over the next 3 months, what we're going to consolidate is Melbourne and this market on the Gold Coast and Nelson, because these markets are already hot. They're already operating. They already have people that come back for every event. That's how we grow it. During that time, we're going to be working Auckland, Perth, and Christchurch and putting the groundwork in there. So after 3 months, when we're rolling it here, we're going to be building it there. So we're talking about one event having 6,000, but very quickly after that, popping 5,000, 6,000 people at events in these markets. And then how many of you are ready to go for the Big Apple? I'm talking Los Angeles.
Yeah.
How many of you
Now
want
we're
to come
talking.
party with us
Yeah.
in LA in 6 months, 8 months, a year? Yeah? You'll have the money, you'll have the time, you'll have the experience, and you'll have the opportunity of a lifetime to come own a market, a piece of market. And David, where after LA?
Beijing.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Beijing.
Beijing, Vietnam, South Korea, Taiwan, India, Singapore. Guys, this is your moment. If you ever want to grab it, now. Right now's the time. So I invite you to play hard, party hard, and let's make some money this weekend.